So his name is Chargaff. He said A equals T, C equals G. So then when we get a stretch of the DNA and it has T's or G's or C's or A's, we can figure out what the percentage of that is. Okay, so here's a stretch of DNA. And we know that T goes with A, so right here I'm going to write A. We know that A always pairs with T, so I'm going to put a T there. G is always the same as C, so we're going to pair them up. So I want you to pause this and finish off this whole strip of DNA with the letter that goes across from it. Okay, then it says now using Chargaff's rules, determine the percentage of. So what percentage of them are A's, what percentage of them are T's, and it ends up being 30-30, 30 adenine, 30 thymine. That is 60%, so the only thing that is left is 40%, and that has to be split between 2. So down here, I can't, let's see. It's kind of crazy. Okay, there we go. So 30% adenine, if we add them up, we get that, and then the rest is 40. So 40 divided by 2 is 20, and 20. So the way we figure that out, we count up how many of these there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there are 40 total. And how many of them are T's and A's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. 24 are T and A's. And then you can just divide them and figure out that that actually doesn't seem like it goes up to 60%. Maybe if we just do the T's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 T's out of 40. Okay, so that's where we get the 30%. I'll probably never have you do this. If I ask you a question about the percentages, I'll give you that there are 30% adenines, and then I'm going to ask you what percentage are thymines. Or if I say there are 50% guanines, what percentage are there cytosines? And it has to be the same because they match up. That's Chargaff's rule. Okay, make sure that it's cut and glued to page 126, and we're moving on to the next one. Okay, so for this one, you're going to need some colors. 4 colors, actually. I think I only have 3 colors on this theme that I chose on this program, so maybe I'll just outline the other one in black here. Okay, so the base pairs are adenine, cytosine, thymine, and guanine. I'm going to have adenine red, so anything that has this rounded, that actually kind of looks pretty bad, but color that in. And then I want you to look for each one that looks exactly like that and color it in red. So we're just going to see the colors here, that they're all matched up. Let's see if this, there we go. So there's one, there. So all of my adenines are red. And what does A match up with? Look on your other slide. A matches up with T's. So let me write that over here. A equals T. So all of my A's are red. Now I'm going to do all of my T's as brown. That's what I got here. Look for that. And it should be exactly the same or right across from all of the A's that you did. So those all match up. This is the worst coloring job ever. So I have the same number. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 A's and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 T's. Maybe we should just write that down. Maybe we can figure out. I've got 7 A's and 7 T's. Okay, and the other color I have is green. I'm going to do my guanine as green just because it starts with G. And it looks kind of like a little cut of a ribbon. I'm going to color all of those green. Looks like it. There are only 4. What does G pair with? C. And I have 4 G's, so I should have 4 C's. And I don't have a color to do those. Cytosine for me is going to be white. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it totally matches up. Alright, let's just read through the sheet. We probably should have done that first here. Directions. Using what you learned about the composition of DNA, color the diagram using the base pair key above and directions provided below. Sides of the ladder. Small strips or bands represent phosphates. Place P in each of them and color them blue. The large strips bands represent deoxyribose sugar. Place an S in each of them and color them orange. So I actually don't have those 2 colors to color, but I'm sure that you will be able to figure that out. So the P, I'll use brown, I guess. P in each of them. The strips or bands represent phosphates. So this would be like a P, 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 all the little ones here. And you're going to color those blue. So it's showing that you have 6 molecules here that are making up DNA. And then it says the large bands represent deoxyribose sugar. Place an S and color them orange. So that's going to be the opposite. So let's just zoom in over here. I wonder if I can put a... Okay, so we have 6 molecules that make up DNA. We have phosphate. We have deoxyribose sugar. And then we have the nitrogen bases. G, C, T, and A. Maybe I should just write those out. Guanine, cytosine. Whoa, that is not spelled right. Oh, I can't erase it. Okay, cytosine, thymine, and adenine. So when we make these, we're going to need 6 different pieces of candy to create one structure of DNA. And then here it's coming together and looks like it's kind of furthering away because this is a twisted ladder. Okay, and if you feel like you want to listen to this again, it's on YouTube, so you can watch it however much you want. Make sure that the next thing you do is the Schoology quiz that I'm going to post after this in our Schoology group. All right, have a good day.